Welcome to my hot sauce adventure. If you're like me and can't get enough of that spicy kick, you're in the right place. Get ready to burn. I'm JP, and I've reviewed over 100 sauces and counting, and it's been one heck of a ride. From the scorching heat of the Carolina Reapers to the tangy zest of the habanero blends, I want to try them all. But my trip to pain doesn't stop there. It's just getting started. Join me as I seek out the hottest, most tantalizing, and sometimes painful sauces from every corner of the planet. Here comes the pain. Get ready for an adventure like no other. Whether you're a seasoned chili head or just dipping your toes into the fiery world of hot sauce for the first time, there's something here for everyone. Come along through the heat, one sauce at a time. Bring on the heat. It's time to burn. We got 3 sauces today. The fun thing is that 2 of these sauces are different takes of the same sauce made by different companies, and they're very different. So we've got Bumblefoot's BumbleF, and that is made by Cajon's, and then we've got the newer version of that sauce, which is made by Endorphin Farms. And to round it out, we have the Bumblefoot BumbleBabe. All 3 sauces, pretty stoked about. I don't know much about Bumblefoot aside from he's a guitar player. He was in Guns N' Roses for a hot second, or for a long time. I honestly don't know off the top of my head. But fits under the whole category of musician who has a hot sauce or band or whatever, and I love that stuff. So we're gonna get started with the first one made by Cajon's. And the thing is, most of the time with Cajon sauces, I do enjoy their sauces. They do a pretty good job. So let's open this bad boy up. Looks like it's a little bit of a faster moving sauce, which is okay. It's got one of these little guys on the top. I don't like those guys on the top. Let's get rid of it. That's a different scent. It's not bad. You smell the flavor. There's also something else in there. I'm not quite sure what. It isn't killing me. My eyes aren't watering, anything like that. We're going with a spoon today. I saw a clip of there is no spoon, so we're using a spoon. That is a quicker pour. Not super quick. It is a little bit thick. Not bad. Got some stuff on there. So let's give it a shot. Ooh. Habanero hits pretty good, pretty hard. A little bit of sweetness to it, but dang if that habanero don't hit like a truck. Pretty good. Here we are a couple minutes later. That's a good heat. I had to bump it up. Originally I had it at a 3. I'm bumping this bad boy up to a 5. It's pretty good. I'm not sweating yet, but it is possible that could happen. The sauce also a little bit different, as in it has ginseng and caffeine in it, which weird. But you know, a change. Ooh, breathing fire right there. It's pretty nice. This heat is mostly sitting on my tongue, not really reaching the back yet, but pretty good. So I'm gonna have to say, pretty warm, okay flavor, not my favorite, but the heat does a pretty good job for habanero sauce. Is pretty amazing. Most habanero sauces don't have that kick. It really makes me wonder if there's something else in there. This is BumbleF. This is the Endorphin Farms version of it. A little bit of a different formula. The pepper is a habanero. You can find it at BumbleFoot.com. Let's open it up and give it a try. Looks to be moving around pretty nice there. No stupid top on this one. We are going spoon because if it's good enough to be the Tick's battle cry, it's good enough for me. Let's give this guy a sniff. Not really sinus clearing. Similar to the Cajon version. Makes me a little nervous. That Cajon version was a little hotter than I expected. So let's give this a try. Oh, that is a fast pour. Not super fast, but a little bit faster than I expected. There we go. So it tastes very similar. Not a flavor I love. The habanero hit is coming on. It is a little bit, it is stronger, I have to say. Probably similar to the Cajon version, with the habanero hitting not really hard and then ramping up after, which is nice. It's all front of the mouth burn. I breathe out and I feel like I'm breathing flames. Nice. No sweat, but it wants to. Yeah, I want to sweat. It is definitely a, well, it's not a sweet sauce. Don't really like the flavor. That's okay. Fire. There's some sweat. So the newer one's definitely hotter than the older one. Got me sweating. Breathing fire. Apparently has Monster Energy drink in it, which is interesting. I've never had that as an ingredient before. I can't taste it, but I guess it's in there, along with ginseng. Ooh, a burp. That was a fiery burp. They taste very similar. The newer one is a bit hotter. Got me sweating. Ooh, I gotta blow my nose. You know the heat's good when you gotta blow your nose. Just cleared your sinuses. We got Bumblefoot's BumbleBabe. This is the third sauce of Bumblefoot's that I am trying. The other two were pretty hot. I have some, didn't really do much for flavor. I have some hope for this one, as it's a chipotle sauce. I do like myself some chipotle sauces. This is also made by Cajon's. They usually do a good job with flavor and stuff like that. You used to be able to find it on BumbleFoot.com. Now you gotta look around for it a little bit. Let's open this bad boy up. And we will be using spoon for sampling. Let's take a look at this. It's got a slower, it looks like it's a little bit of a slower pour. Maybe a thicker sauce, that's cool. Not the goofy thing on the top. quickly. Hate that thing. Let's give it a sniff test. Yeah, you definitely smell the peppers. It's definitely got like a chipotle scent to it. A little smokiness. Yeah, that comes out a little bit fast. It just takes a second. It is a little bit thicker. Just the way I like it. I think. I don't know. There's that guy. Let's do it. It is definitely a chipotle sauce. Borderline, I guess it's sweet. Borderline like a almost a barbecue sauce flavor with the sweetness and the smokiness. So not very hot. Got a great flavor. Definitely a sweet sauce out of all the Bumblefoot sauces. It hasn't killed me or been super hot or made me breathe like a dragon like the other ones did. It's definitely more of an approachable sauce for those trying to check out something, or at least to get their foot in the door. Probably the one I would recommend out of the three. Even giving it a couple minutes, it doesn't seem to really be doing any damage at all. Good flavor, again, could be used as a barbecue sauce almost. I'm tempted to use this, with some chicken or something like that. It is a little bit sweeter, which kind of gets me in that mindset of a barbecue sauce, and less of a hot sauce. That's not a complaint, though. We've tried all three sauces I could find connected to Bumblefoot, made by two different companies, which is kind of cool, seeing the differences and the similarities. We tried the BumbleF made by Cajon and the BumbleF made by Endorphin Farms. They don't even look the same. Like, I mean, aside from obviously the label, but like the one is more brown, the other one's a little more of a reddish purple color. It's if I have to choose between these two, which one is better? I didn't really like the flavor of either one. The heat on the Endorphin Farms, killer. Not to say this wasn't bad. They had some heat too. It's not as crazy as this one. And then we tried the BumbleBabe as well, which of the Bumblefoot sauces, definitely my favorite. But I always like chipotle sauces and sauces with flavor to them. I do enjoy heat as well. I have no problem with that. I just I would like the best combo of the two. And saying that, this could be a little bit hotter, but it wasn't. No big deal. Definitely, if my choices, if you are a chili beast, spice lord, whatever, go with the newer BumbleF. You find that at bumblefoot.com. And if you're looking for something a little more entry level, BumbleBabe's pretty good. You may find it on bumblefoot.com. You may not find it there. You may have to look elsewhere. If you're a fan of his, get them all. Those are the sauce for this week. I'm JP. And if you have any recommendations for sauces, or hey, you want to send me something, I'm always down to try them.